Okay, again, we're still working on that 3.3 dimensional analysis practice sheet number 1. This time we're doing with question number 16. So a small herd of cattle consumes 14 bales of hay in 2 weeks. How many bales will this herd consume in a year? So we look at this right here and we see a couple of things. How many significant figures? Well, because we're counting exact numbers of certain things, and we can go ahead and do that, we're going to say that it is unlimited. Okay, number of sig figs. Okay, so we have an unlimited number of significant figures that we have in this problem. So we're just going to go ahead and do the math. Okay, a lot of that's because it's 1 year, and again, that's time. And then we have 14 bales. That's an exact number of bales over a 2-week period, again, which is time. So we're going to go ahead and start off with what we know and what we don't know. Well, the known is our 1 year. And we also know that we have a conversion factor. That conversion factor is, so we have a conversion factor that is 14 bales per 2 weeks. So this is our conversion factor. That's the way you read it. You got to highlight everything that you find in there, guys. Make sure that you can find those numbers, see what they are. That's what I came up with. So what is the unknown? Well, the unknown is how many bales for a year. So we're actually putting down the number of bales. Okay. There we go. Make sure we spell that correctly. So we're looking for the number of bales. So we're going to start off with what we know. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. I want to make sure that we have everything in. So we're going to start off with our 1 year. Okay. Once we have our 1 year, we're going to put our handy dandy times and a line, and we're going to put 1 year in the bottom, but we have to go to weeks. So we're going to go ahead and you're going to see me do this. We're going to put 1 year on bottom, and what are we going to put on top? Weeks. But how many weeks are in 1 year? Well, there's 52, right? Weeks in 1 year. So there's that. But after this, we have to go to bales. So I got to use my conversion factor. So what are we going to do? We're going to put our times in a line again, and we're going to put weeks in the bottom. Okay. And this is where we're going to use our conversion factor, and we're going to put 2 weeks on the bottom. And we're going to put the number of bales on the top. So it's going to be 14 bales. So that's going to be 14 bales. And we'll underline that so we can see what our dimensional analysis actually looks like. Again, this is good practice for getting to our stoichiometry that we're going to get at the end of the classroom. So we're in bales. That's what we're looking for, is how many bales in that 1 year. So we can go ahead and put our equal sign in there, and then we can get rid of all the units that are on top and bottom. Okay, so we get rid of 1 year. So we're going to strike through that and get rid of this. Straight through that. I have weeks on top, weeks on bottom, so we're going to get rid of weeks. Okay, so straight through. So we're left with bales. So now all that we have to really do is go ahead and do the math. So we'll go over to our calculator, and we're going to put 1, but I don't have to put 1. So the first number that we have in our equation is 52. So we're going to take 52, and we're going to multiply that by 14. So times 14. And then we're going to divide that number by 2. And we get our 364. So we're going to end up with 364 bales. And since it's unlimited, that's it, because we know that we can't have a half a bale. That's how many bales are in 1 week. We can just, all we have to do is go ahead and highlight that. And that's our final answer. There we go. Answer for question number 16. Hope it helped you out.